Hey, as a network marketer, have you ever faced a situation when you are trying to prospect somebody, but they are just not opening up and not talking about their issues and problems that you think you might be able to solve for them? It can be so frustrating, and I'll be talking about this problem in this video. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm from VIE now. I'm a network marketer like you, and I love network marketing, but I hate prospecting. I hate chasing people and doing all other crazy things, living with hidden agenda and stuff like that. And I was struggling until I found how to get people to come to me instead, and not just people in general, or actually my ideal prospects. And if you would like to learn my 3-step formula how to recruit new team members without having to do all the crazy stuff and without having to feel uncomfortable, you can find my free video at visnow.com/3 steps. The link is in the description of this video. And today I want to talk about the issue that somebody raised somewhere in one of the network marketing groups. They were saying that their prospects are not opening up and not telling them about their problems. Basically, it's difficult to build a relationship with people like that. And if there's no relationship, there's no selling, basically, and there's no, you can't offer anything. If people kind of look zipped or closed, it's very difficult to get anywhere with that. So what's wrong? Have you ever wondered what's going on? Why it might happen? And the interesting thing is that it happens more often than not. And really, there is a reason for that. And the reason is very simple. And it's something that most network marketers actually do without realizing it. And that problem is this: most network marketers lead their prospecting activities with what they want. And what do they want? They want to sell, they want their new team members, they want, income, money, whatever, is related to the progress of their business. And that's not the right way to do it. When your prospects feel, and it's not rational, it's about how they feel. They're not thinking, sitting there and thinking that, this person is this and that's why I'm not gonna tell him anything. It's more about the emotions that your communication with them is triggering, and which makes them actually stay closed and just not be interested in communicating with you. So if you lead with what you want, if you put what you want before what your prospect wants, that's what happens. That's why we face so much rejection. That's why we face so much eye rolling and so much accusations of being spammy and pushy. And that's why actually we feel uncomfortable, because in most cases when we decide to approach yet another person, that's exactly what we expect already somewhere internally, because our experience speaks for itself, and there are fewer people who will open up than people who won't, because and that naturally develops resistance. And I know it developed a big resistance in me to prospecting, and I started procrastinating. And obviously at that time I didn't know a solution. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I was doing what everyone else was doing. Now I know. And so the main thing that you need to understand. And this is more like a mindset switch. Even sometimes, even if we know it in theory, it takes a while to make that switch. And the switch is that you need to put your prospects' needs and desires before yours. And in your prospecting efforts and in your marketing efforts, you need to be talking about your prospects' problems. And you need to be looking for a way to actually help them. And they need to feel that. They need to feel that you're coming from the place of helping them, or from the place of being interested, genuinely interested in them. So it's really about joining the conversation that is already going on in your prospect's head. And what most network marketers do is they expect their prospects to join the conversation in their head. And apart from, there is another issue. In many cases, apart from them, your prospects feeling that you are being salesy and pushy, not wanting to do anything with that, they also, sometimes they just don't understand what you're talking about. If you're talking about your compensation plan details in detail, if you are using various acronyms that your prospects don't understand, just because you understand something doesn't mean everyone else does. Okay, if you are doing that, if you are expecting them to join the conversation in your head, it's just simply not gonna work. It's not how these things work. Your job is to join the conversation that's already going on in your prospect's mind. Very important, very important. This, basically, your result and your whole success depends on understanding this concept. So switch from what you want to what your prospect wants, from your conversation to your prospect's conversation, because at any point of time they are thinking something, and at any point of time they have problems they want to solve. But if you expect them to blend into your stuff, that's not gonna happen. So make that switch and watch how it's gonna help you, and watch how it's gonna help you feel much better about the whole thing. So I hope this video was useful to you, and if you liked it, grab my 3-step formula, how to recruit new team members without having to prospect, without having to feel uncomfortable. You can find it at viesnow.com/3 steps. It's free. The link is in the description of this video. Thanks very much for watching. It's midweek and weekend is almost around the corner, and thanks again. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.